Good morning, everyone. Oh, where I come from, people say good morning better than that. Good morning, everyone. And that sounds more like it because it is a great day to be here. But any day you wake up is a good day as far as I'm concerned. And welcome this morning to today's promotional ceremony of the Louisville Metro Police Department. We are here today to recognize members of the Louisville Metro Police Department for the work they have done and for the examples they have become. We are here to celebrate with them, to encourage them in their new positions of leadership. So thank you very much, family, friends, for coming, Lottie, Dottie, and everybody. Thank you for coming. At this time, I would like you to please stand for the presentation of colors by the Louisville Metro Police Honor Guard, followed by the national anthem being presented today by Deborah Lane, and followed by the invocation by the Reverend Dr. Teresa O'Bannon, who is our chaplain.
See by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Order, halt! Ceremony, heart rate, rest.
Let us pray. Gracious and eternal God, thank you for the opportunity to gather in this space. We ask that you bless our time together. We pause in this moment to give thanks for every man and woman who will stand before us today. We thank you for their dedication, their courage, and their faithful service to this community. Lord, as they step into their new roles of leadership and responsibility, bless them with wisdom to make sound decisions, compassion to serve with integrity, and strength to carry out their duties faithfully. We ask your blessing upon their families who stand beside them and support them daily. May this ceremony not only honor their accomplishments, but also remind us of the calling of service that unites us all together. Amen.
You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce the mayor of Metro Louisville. He's doing a great job. And you know, election time's coming up soon, Mr. Mayor. We hope things go well for you then, because you've been a great friend to law enforcement and to LMPD. Let's give him a round of applause. And let's welcome To the podium, our Mayor, Craig Greenberg.
Good morning, everyone. This is a really exciting, wonderful, and positive way to start off a new week with friends from LMPD and with their loved ones and friends as well who have been supporting them during their careers, which is so important for the work that each of you do every day. You know, to see the excitement in this room is really wonderful. I think it's a wonderful, positive reflection on the work that LMPD has been doing these past few years as we've made positive progress to reduce the amount of violent crime in our community by so significantly. I think it's a positive reflection of the improvements that are happening every day within LMP that you all yourselves and your other 1,000+ colleagues are working on to make continuous improvements for the department, for our city. And I also think it's a positive reflection of where we are as a community. Last Saturday, just a couple nights ago on Saturday night, I know that many of you all were with me as well, as we joined hundreds of people from around the city to support the LMPD Foundation. And you could see the positive response, the positive feedback, the thanks that our entire city has for the brave men and women of LMPD. We are making great progress. So that is wonderful that we can be here and be excited and be pleased with the progress that we're making. But I'm even more excited as we look forward into the future, because I know that so much of that progress, it is for many reasons that we have made that progress. It's thanks to the great leadership of Chief and the executive team. It's also thanks to each of you that are rising through the ranks of LMPD, on the ground in every neighborhood throughout our entire city, that are leading the men and women of LMPD to do their job the right way every day, that are working with everyone in neighborhoods, business owners, faith leaders, neighborhood leaders, people that you just happen to meet on the street. All of that is why we are where we are today. So I'm excited about today. I'm excited for the promotion of the sworn officers, of the civilian staff. I'm excited because we have positive momentum that is going to keep us moving in the right direction. Keep reducing the amount of violent crime in our community. Keep preventing crime from happening as best as we can, and keep improving relationships with the community. I know there are some days that LMPD officers are in the news, but I know more than that, that every day, news or not, you all are out there working rain, snow, sleet, or hail, whatever it might be. Whatever the weather conditions are, whatever else is going on in your personal life, whatever else is going on in the world, you all are putting our city first. You all are putting the public safety of everyone who lives in Louisville first. And for that, I thank each and every one of you. Thank you for your commitment to our city. Thank you for your commitment to keeping us all safe. I'm excited that each and every one of you is committing yet once again to this department, to our city, to keep moving our city in the right direction, where we are working to make sure that everyone in every neighborhood feels safe and is safe. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Greenberg. I think you had a little church back there, it sounds like. It also gives me great pleasure to introduce our Chief of Police, who I am peacock proud of. Just seeing him come up through the ranks and doing a great job in leading this department. And I'll ask that you all now welcome our Chief of Police, Paul Humphrey.
Welcome. Today is a day of pride and excitement. A day where you get to be proud of all of the work that you've put in, the tireless hours, the extra studying, and it's a day to be excited about what comes next. We also have to recognize the sacrifice that your families have made. You didn't get here by accident. You didn't get here alone. You got here because you have a support system that is around you that allows you to do this. So be grateful for those people in your lives that give you this opportunity. I want you to think about three things as you go forward. This job is about decision making. No matter how much skill you have, no matter how many weights you can lift, no matter what you can do physically, the most important thing you're going to do is make good decisions. Practice making decisions. Get really good at them. You will make them every single day. You might not get in a foot chase. You might not make an arrest. You might not actually do much, but you will make decisions. Your work ethic. The city can give you all kinds of stuff. The rest of your leadership can give you all kinds of things. We can negotiate contracts to give you more money, but nothing makes up for your work ethic. 40 hours a week is for your paycheck. The rest of your time is spent on how you improve yourself in this agency. And then accountability. Let's change the understanding of accountability a little bit. Accountability is not about discipline. Accountability is about setting a standard, about holding yourself to that standard and holding each other to it. It's how you show people you care about them. If you are not holding me accountable, it tells me you don't care about me in one of two ways. Either you don't think I can do any better, or you're okay continuing to watch me fail. So you hold me accountable every day, you hold yourself accountable every day, and you hold all those around you accountable every day. And that's how you show them you care about them. Sergeants, you have the most impactful role on the department. You are the front line. You are not here to manage a squad or a platoon. You are here to lead a group of people in taking care of our community. Lieutenants, you're the bridge. You take strategy and you turn it into action. You are the ones that ensure that accountability and improvement that happens every day in your divisions. And then the majors, Luke, Mason. First of all, I can't believe I'm promoting a Brown. But here we are. It happened somehow, but congratulations. You are the voice of the chief's office in each of your divisions. You are the ones that drive the mindset of improvement that we need to have every single day and hold each other accountable and drive to challenge each other to improvement. And our professional staff, thank you for what you do every day. You often are in the background, but you are the thing that keeps this department on track. You are the institutional knowledge as we move around, as we do crazy stuff. You are the ones that keep us going in the direction that we are supposed to go. As leaders, the decisions you make will have ripple effects on officers, on the community, on families, on victims. But be willing to make mistakes. The only thing we're not going to accept is the status quo. Be willing to make mistakes when you push in the right direction and learn from those mistakes, and then give that knowledge to the people that work for you. About having those little conversations every day, those ones that reinforce the standards that we're trying to create, and the ones with the community that ensures to them that we are here to serve them, not the other way around. Do those little things, they add up. And while things are going well at LMPD, we like to talk about it. You take your foot off the gas right now, it all falls apart. You have to continue to drive this ship. Push us in the right direction. Don't take your foot off the gas. I'll give you a little bit of advice from Georgia football coach Kirby Smart about leadership, particularly on the cost of leadership. You will have to make hard decisions that will negatively affect people that you care about. You will be disliked despite your best attempts to do the best for the most. And you will not always have the opportunity to defend yourself. Those are the costs of leadership that people don't like to talk about, but they are real. Embrace them. You get the opportunity to be leaders on this department. So I'll give you one final congratulations, and you won't hear me say it very often anymore from this point on. So congratulations. But here are a few things that I'm going to demand of you. You keep improving yourself and each other. Keep pushing forward. Be a mentor to other officers on this agency. Find somebody that you can bring up and that you can lead and make them a better version of themselves. Maintain your professionalism at all time. You have to be the vanguards of everything that this patch represents. Speak up. Your role is to speak up in every situation. You have to be willing to be the voice in the room. If you want to avoid criticism, say nothing, do nothing, and you'll be nothing. Speak up. Serve with humility. Take all the blame and give all the credit. You will accomplish nothing on your own. Everything that happens positively is because of the people who work with you and work for you. So be willing to give them the credit and protect them. And then lastly, have fun. You've worked your way out of the job that you loved because you were really good at it. Now you get to embrace something different. The pride of having people who work for you be successful. There is nothing like watching people that you care about succeed in the things that they love. So congratulations. Let's get to work.
Thank you, Chief Humphrey. At this time, we will begin what you came to see, and that is the promotions. And we're going to start out with recognizing 7 members of our professional staff, better known as our civilian employees. They have been promoted recently. I will call you by your name, and you will step forward with pictures with Mayor Greenberg and with Chief Humphrey. If you all will come up here, steps. And make sure when you come up here, you stand between them and let our good man take your picture. Deborah Lang. Deborah Lang joined LMPD in 2012 and has since worked in multiple units, most notably in CSU and in the 4th Division as their intelligence analyst. In June of this year, she began working in the fraud unit as a civilian investigator. Deborah also coordinates the LMPD Singers and has previously assisted with the PAL Gymnastics program. Let's give her a round of applause. Next is Devarsh Shaw. Devarsh has been with LMPD for 4 years. He started as a police data analyst with Technical Services Unit and is now being promoted to Technical Services Supervisor within the same unit. For those who know Devarsh, already know that he doesn't talk a lot, and those who don't know him just yet, that's all he'd like for you to know. Give Devarsh a round of applause. Diana Walker. Diana has been with the Louisville government since 1991. She started as a 911 dispatcher and later transferred to Louisville Housing in 2000, where she received her grant management skills. Diana transitioned to LMPD in 2007 and managed the Newburgh and Shawnee Weed and Seed grant until 2012. Over the next 14 years, she worked in CSU, organizing the Sexual Assault Kit Initiative, and Diana was promoted to the Office of Sexual and Physical Investigation, where she is now the administrative coordinator of the Sexual Assault Kit Initiative, which is huge. Congratulations. Lisa Keller. Lisa began her career with LMPD in January of 2015 as an information processing technician in the false alarm unit. Lisa brings over a decade of dedicated public service to the community. Throughout her tenure, Lisa has earned recognition for outstanding contributions, including being named Civilian of the Year in 2023 and 22 accolades for exceptional service. Congratulations, Lisa. Now, y'all gave me all this to read. You at least can stand here until I get finished, because I want to say all the great things about you. Sarah McNulty. With over 12 years of dedicated HR experience, Sarah has the privilege of supporting and guiding public service employees through every stage of their careers. Sarah has a deep respect for the mission-driven individuals who serve our community and takes pride in creating HR strategies and solutions that reflect their unique needs. Outside the office, Sarah loves spending time with family and friends, coaching softball, and on the sidelines cheering on her son at his football game, soaking up every moment of this phase of life. Our new HR director in LMPD, Sarah McNulty. Our last professional staff person is Wendy Atkins. Wendy joined LMPD in October of 2023 as a criminal justice specialist in research and development before transitioning into the criminal intelligence analyst role, assisting the non-fatal shooting unit. In October 2024, Ms. Atkins began work as a civilian investigator for LMPD's OSPI unit, working cold sexual assaults through Sexual Assault Kits Initiative grant. Since that time, she has attended numerous trainings on sexual assault investigation, cold case investigations, and victim interviewing. She has flown to Virginia to interview and obtain DNA from a victim of a 1986 sexual assault, participated in a local media interview, social media blitz, and reviewed over 60 cold cases from the old LPD, JCPD, and LMPD. Currently, Ms. Atkins is working with the Commonwealth Attorney's Office and KSP on prosecuting a 2022 sexual assault case. She's looking forward to many successful prosecutions resulting in their investigations. Let's give them all a round of applause. At this time, we will recognize 8 officers who are being promoted to the rank of sergeant. I will call them by their existing title, and they will step forward with pictures with Mayor Greenberg and with Chief Humphrey. Gary Lee Jaggers. Officer Jaggers began his career with the Louisville Metro Police Department in 2011 in Metro Academy Class 21. He has served 10 years in the 4th Division on late watch and day work. Officer Jaggers has been on the SWAT team since 2016, becoming full-time SWAT in 2021. Officer Jaggers is also a KLEC certified instructor. Officer Jaggers is married to his wife, Laney, for 10 years. That's good. They have 2 boys, ages 10 and 4. Congratulations, sir. Stay right there on the side and bring it up. Officer Megan Mosley began her law enforcement career in 2016 with the Louisville Metro Police Department. She spent most of her patrol years in the 3rd Division, building a strong foundation in community policing and field experience. In January of 2022, she transferred to the Domestic Violence Unit as a detective, where she became known for her dedication to victims and thorough investigative work. In recognition of her impact, she was named Detective of the Year in 2023. Sergeant Mosley serves alongside her husband, Detective Adam Mosley, and together they are raising 2 daughters. Her commitment to her family, department, and community remains the heart of her service. Congratulations. Officer Jordan Moyna joined the department in 2018 and has served the majority of his time in both the 5th and 2nd Divisions on patrol. During that time, he's taken on critical roles as a field training officer and a drug recognition expert, helping develop new officers and enhance roadway safety. Known for his knowledge, dedication, leadership, and trustworthiness in the field, Jordan is committed to serving this community with integrity. Outside of work, he loves spending time with his wife and son. Jordan also enjoys cheering the University of Louisville and the Cincinnati Bengals. Boy, I got 2 hearts together. That's good. Congratulations, sir. Officer Charlie Roberts has been with the Louisville Metro Police Department for 9 years. He began his law enforcement career in the 3rd Division as a patrol officer, where he also served as a police training officer. In 2021, he joined the 3rd Division Detective's Office, where he found a passion for investigating violent crimes. The following year, he advanced to the LMPD Homicide Unit and has responded to nearly 133 homicide scenes. Officer Roberts also is a 7-year member of the LMPD Underwater Search and Recovery Unit. During his time with the dive team, he has logged over 100 hours underwater, assisted in numerous dive operations all throughout the state of Kentucky, and assisted with the recent flooding evacuations and water rescues. Congratulations, sir. Officer Stephen Roderer has proudly served with the Louisville Metro Police Department since 2014, graduating from the academy in 2015. He began his career as a patrol officer in the 4th Division, gaining invaluable experience before playing a key role in launching the 4th Division Impact Unit in 2022. As an Impact Detective, Officer Roderer was honored to be named the Impact Detective of the Year of 2023 and received 2 Life Savings Awards in recognition of his dedication to public safety. Congratulations, sir. Officer Dolores D.D. Slider, I got it right. Born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky, Officer Slider is dedicated to law enforcement officer with the Louisville Metro Police Department. A former collegiate soccer and basketball player, D.D. brings a strong sense of discipline, teamwork, and leadership to the profession. Since joining LMPD in 2019, she has served in both the 3rd and 6th Division and currently serves as a training officer, a role she has held for the past 2 years. Known for her commitment to excellence and mentorship, Dee Dee continues to lead by example while preparing for the next generation of officers. She looks forward to continuing her growth and leadership and serving the department as a sergeant. Congratulations. Officer Ashley Spratt joined the LMPD in 2017 and has worked in the 1st Division her whole career. She is excited for the new chapter in her career. She would not be here without the prayers and guidance of her mother and grandmother. Congratulations. Good to have some support, isn't it? All right. Officer Matt Watts began his career in the 4th Division. He currently serves in the 7th Division. Officer Watts is a member of the Dignitary Protection Team and has been an FTO for over 9 years. Officer Watts is married to Melissa with 2 daughters, Kylie and Riley. He graduated from University of Kentucky with a bachelor's degree. Prior to LMPD, he served 4 years active duty in the United States Air Force and 4 years in the Air Force Reserves. Congratulations, sir. If you all will come back up for your oath of office.
Erase that part. We'll start over. I,
Ashley Spratt.
Lee Jaggers,
Megan Mosley.
Jordan West, Stephen Roder,
Charlie Roberts.
Dolores Slater.
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of this Commonwealth, and the laws and ordinances of the Louisville Metro Government, and be faithful and true to the Commonwealth of Kentucky and Metro Government so long as I continue a citizen thereof, and that I will endeavor to the best of my ability to detect and prosecute all gamblers and others violating laws against gaming, and that I will faithfully execute to the best of my ability the office of Sergeant of the Louisville Metro Police Department according to law. And I do further solemnly swear that since the adoption of the present Constitution, I, being a citizen of this state, have not fought a duel with deadly weapons within this state nor out of it, nor have I sent or accepted a challenge to fight a duel with deadly weapons, nor have I acted as a second in carrying a challenge, nor aided or assisted any person thus offending, so help me God. Congratulations.
At this time, we will recognize 3 sergeants who are being promoted to the rank of lieutenant. I will call them by name and their existing title, and they will step forward with pictures with Mayor Greenberg and with Chief Humphrey, and they will formally take the oath of office for lieutenant. Sergeant Russell Braun worked in the 4th Division from 2009 to 2018. He joined the Special Response Team in January of 2017. He was promoted to the rank of sergeant in September of 2018 and worked the 2nd Division. In 2023, he moved over to the 4th Division, where he worked until this year. He is currently the acting lieutenant in the 1st Division. He grew up in Corydon, Indiana, and is a graduate of Corydon Central High School and Trine University in Indiana with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Sergeant Matthew Kennington was hired in 2006 and graduated in MAC Class 9. He has worked in the 1st Division Patrol from 2006 to 2012 and became a 1st Division detective from 2012 to 2018. He moved to CACU in 2018 until 2019. In 2020, he became the 6th Division Detective Sergeant until 2021. In 2021, he moved to the Homicide Unit. He's been everywhere. He grew up in Radcliffe, Kentucky, and graduated from North Hardin High School. He is a graduate of Eastern Kentucky University with a BS degree in criminal justice and a minor in psychology. Is married to Valerie with 3 kids, Elijah, Hannah, and Noah. Sergeant Joshua Seeley has been with the department for 10 years. He started his career in the 6th Division on patrol and stayed there until he was promoted to sergeant in September 2021. He was promoted to sergeant and moved to the 2nd Division in patrol. Sergeant Seeley's dad, Joe, who I know very well, retired from LMPD as a lieutenant in 2017, and his stepmother, who I know, Amanda, is currently serves as a sergeant in the training division. If you guys will come back up, you'll get the oath of office.
Raise your right hand. I
Joshua Seeley, Matthew Kennington, Russell Braun.
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of this Commonwealth, the laws and ordinances of Louisville Metro Government, to be faithful and true to the Commonwealth of Kentucky and Metro Government so long as I continue a citizen thereof. That I will endeavor to the best of my ability to detect and prosecute all gamblers and others violating the laws against gaming, and that I will faithfully execute to the best of my ability the office of Lieutenant of the Louisville Metro Police Department according to law. And I do further solemnly swear that since the adoption of the present Constitution, I, being a citizen of this state, have not fought a duel with deadly weapons within this state nor out of it, nor have I sent or accepted a challenge to fight a duel with deadly weapons, nor have I acted as a second in carrying a challenge, or aided or assisted any person thus offending. So help me God. So help me God. Congratulations.
At this time, we will recognize 2 lieutenants who are being promoted to the rank of major. I will call them by name and their existing title, and they will step forward with pictures with the mayor and the chief. Lieutenant Mason Brown. Mason Brown is a lifelong resident of the city of Louisville. He began his law enforcement career at the age of 21 after graduating from Jefferson Community College. Born into a dedicated police family, his family collectively has over 90 years of public service to the city of Louisville. His father honorably retired after 37 years of service. Mason is proud to have 2 older brothers who continue this tradition, one serving as a detective in the Criminal Interdiction Division and the other as a corrections officer. Lieutenant Brown began his own career as a patrol officer in the Portland neighborhood in the 1st Division, where he served as a field training officer. After promotion, he has had the privilege of serving as a patrol supervisor across the 1st, 2nd, and 7th Divisions over the course of his 15 years of service. Lieutenant Brown would like to thank his wife, Courtney, and their 3 children for their unwavering support. As many in this profession know, the career can present significant challenges, and without their encouragement, Lieutenant Mason Brown would not be where he is today. Lieutenant Luke Fine began his career with the Louisville Metro Police Department in 2006, where he was assigned to the 4th Division as an officer. In October of 2010, he became a member of the SWAT team and served on the SWAT from 2010 to 2021. In July of 2017, he was promoted to sergeant, where he served as a first-line supervisor to patrol officers in the 2nd Division. From 2017 to 21, he served as a detective sergeant in Metro Narcotics, overseeing the Street Enforcement Squad. As a sergeant in the Louisville Metro Narcotics Division, he supervised detectives and coordinated joint investigations with ATF, DEA, and the FBI. In 2021, he was transferred to the K-9 unit as a K-9 handler, where he and his K-9 partner, Bill, specialized in explosive detection. Following the promotion to lieutenant in 2022, he held an assignment in the Patrol Bureau as the adjunct to the patrol commander. Later in 2022, he was assigned to the training division, tasked with commanding the firearms training unit. The commander of the firearms training unit oversees recruit, in-service firearms training. He was credited with overhauling and modernizing firearms training within LMPD. He holds a bachelor's degree in criminal justice administration from Campbellsville College or University. He's a graduate of DC Metropolitan Police Leadership Academy. He is a veteran of the United States Marine Corps and was deployed during Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. He has recently celebrated 20 years of marriage to his wife, Emily. His son, LeBlanc, has been accepted to the University of Louisville beginning in the fall of 2025, which is today, I believe. And his daughter, Autumn, has entered her junior year at Floyd Central High School. Thank you, sir.
I, Luke Vaughn,
Mason Brown.
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of this Commonwealth, and the laws and ordinances of the Louisville Metro government, and be faithful and true to the Commonwealth of Kentucky and Metro government so long as I continue a citizen thereof. That I will endeavor to the best of my ability to detect and prosecute all gamblers and others violating the laws against gaming, and that I will faithfully execute to the best of my ability the office of Major of the Louisville Metro Police Department according to law. And I do further solemnly swear that since the adoption of the present Constitution, I, being a citizen of this state, have not fought a duel with deadly weapons within the state nor out of it, nor have I sent or accepted a challenge to fight a duel with deadly weapons, nor have I acted as a second in carrying a challenge, nor aided or assisted any person thus offending, so help me God. Congratulations.
Let's give all of our promotional folks a big round of applause there. Well done. As is customary, the highest ranking of the two positions, in this case, we have civilian staff and obviously our sworn staff. We have speakers for that. For our professional staff, it will be Sarah McNulty, our new HR director. Asked that she come forward and give us a few words, and she'll be followed by the newly promoted Major Luke Fine.
Hello. I am incredibly honored and proud for the opportunity to serve as your LMPD HR Director. To the Chief and Command staff, thank you for this opportunity. This isn't something I achieved alone. I want to say thank you to my amazing team in our HR department. You all are the reason that this job is not only doable, but enjoyable. Your hard work, attention to detail, and patience, especially on payroll Mondays, does not go unnoticed. I also want to thank my family for their constant support and encouragement. I couldn't have done this without you. To the professional staff, who you work tirelessly behind the scenes supporting our officers. Your work may not always be in the spotlight, but it is absolutely vital. You are a part of the backbone that keeps everything running, handling the details, solving problems, and showing up every day with dedication and professionalism. You make a real difference. I'm very excited for what's ahead. Let's keep raising the bar, supporting each other, and doing the work that matters. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, thank you for this opportunity. Folks, good morning. As we celebrate this milestone and the individual achievements of these officers, I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge some people without whom this day wouldn't have been possible. To the family, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being there in the early mornings, in the late nights, and all the missed holidays, and for enduring all those moments of uncertainty when you turn on the news and there's a report of something involving LMPD and not knowing whether it was involving your son or daughter. I want to thank you for having been there for the difficult conversations and the words of encouragement when the times were tough. And many of you, whether you know or not, you have molded and shaped these officers into the leaders that you see today. You have held them accountable. You have reminded them to stay grounded and to do what's right when no one's watching. And you have reminded these officers to treat people the way you would want to be treated and to live up to the value, the badge that you hold on your chest. So to every one of you, for every spouse in the room, every parent, every sibling, and every child, this promotion belongs to you as much as it does to these officers. You have helped them get here, and this department is better because of your support. For our newly promoted officers, congratulations. You've earned this moment through years of sacrifice, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to the uniform and to the folks of this community. You've stood in line when it was hard. You've answered the call when others have stepped back. And you've proven that you are ready to carry more weight, more responsibilities, and of course, more challenges that comes with leading the men and women of this agency. And remember that this new badge, these new stripes, and the pins on your collars represent more than just a rank. They represent responsibilities, they represent leadership, and above all, they represent trust. The kind of trust that your community, your department, and the folks in uniform have placed in you. This promotion comes with more than just a title, though, more than just new, shiny insignia on your collar. It comes with a burden of leadership. And make no mistake about it, it will be a burden. It's the kind of weight that you must carry around with you in addition to your duty belt, which is heavy enough. It is a higher expectation from the community and from your officers. And it also means that when things go wrong, people will look to you for guidance. It's knowing that your decision will not only affect you, but the people that you've been entrusted to lead. It also means that your decisions will carry more weight, and your actions will be the standard for others to follow. This will also mean that you will spend endless nights awake and wondering if your decision will lead to success or failure. But with that, I want to remind you that this weight that we carry is not something that will crush us. It should mold us, it should strengthen us, and it will shape us to the kind of leaders that our families and friends thought of us to be. To every one of you, from the SWAT operator to the DV detective to the currently acting commander of the 5th Division, you have shown that you can shoulder the weight and have carried the burden. And you're willing to do more. And with that, congratulations. We're all proud of you. I am honored to be standing beside you as we move forward. Thank you all.
Thank you, Major. Thank you, Sarah, for those fine remarks you've made. Just a quick couple of things. Number one, I know a lot of you all want to take pictures afterwards, and that'll be fine. Wells and Stephen will be up here to take pictures with you and your family and your units and all of that stuff that we usually do afterwards. Also, if you want to check out this ceremony again, it'll be on our YouTube page a little later on in the day, so you can catch the whole ceremony for those of you all who want to look at it again. Usually I say something at the end, and I will again today. I'll be 64 years old next month, and for most of those years, probably 60 of them, I watch the same movie every year. It's called The Wizard of Oz. And you would think if you watched it about 63 times that you would get something from it. And I finally did. You know, there's four main characters in that show: Dorothy, Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Lion. And they all had some problems, major problems. You know, Dorothy didn't have any sense of direction. Scarecrow had no brain. Tin Man, no heart. Lion, no courage. How many know that is a recipe for disaster? And I thought about leadership and what I would say is in regards to that. And when I perused that in my mind for a little while, I found out one thing about that whole movie after watching it. Even though they had insurmountable odds trying to defeat their foe, in spite of the fact they had no direction, no brain, no heart, no courage, one thing they did have sense enough to do, and that is they stuck together. Because as a result of sticking together, they were able to defeat the Wicked Witch of the West. I dare you, all within the sound of my voice today, whether you're a police officer, whether you're a mother or father, when you're leading, stick together. Because in the end, it'll all work out. I promise you. Let's be standing now as Dr. Teresa O'Bannon comes forward for our benediction.
Thank you. Congratulations to each and every one of you. I'm so proud to be a part of this team and to be your chaplain. As we prepare to leave from this place, may God bless each and every one of you. And to our friends over here, may courage guide your steps. May wisdom shape your decisions and peace guard your hearts. Go forth with renewed purpose, knowing your service makes a difference in the lives of many. And may God's hand rest upon you, your families, this department, and our community now and forevermore. Go in peace. Amen.
That concludes it.